Now, in the meantime, what caught our eye? Get us underway with this one, if you will.
Oh, this is.
Oh, hang on. Whoa. Get your man shakes out.
Oh, man
This is all thanks to. I tell you, I know it's not a great ad for Manshake, but I have been on it for the past week. Nice.
I'd wait.
Are you supposed to put ice cream and that in with it?
Cream and ice cream.
Okay, well, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
A lot of people take their dogs to work, don't they, Tone?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and let's have a look at Archie here. Look at, he gets a lot of airtime. There's Tone and he's with Archie in the back. He just goes everywhere. Look, you haven't actually talked to it. And then, of course, we saw the dog show, which he wasn't great at. No. But he goes everywhere and he's a very good dog. We love him.
Yeah.
Did you see during the week over in Toronto, the weatherman?
Yes.
Did you see this? I thought it was Archie. Have a look at this. He's just in the studio and doing the weather, and then, of course, there's Archie. Comes along. He just walks around. No, he didn't. But there, that's him.
He does look like Archie, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
And after that, Lavinia Nixon brought her dog into the news here in Melbourne, a golden retriever. Beautiful dog.
And went to sleep.
Yeah, it did, during the news. Yeah, I patted it and I ended up with a fur ball on my throat.
Righto.
Okay.
Righto, let's go. Yeah, this one's not that funny either, but it's more of a...
What do you mean either?
It's more of an investigation. And, I mean, Tony Jones, I mean, there's so many investigations going towards him. There's been Tight Night, there's been the cheating scandal. Now there's an investigation into an allowance that he may be given from Channel 9.
What?
Oh. TJ, how much did he spend on his $1 million smile?
100. I don't know.
100?
I don't know. I was tricking. I would have no idea.
Do you get a teeth allowance at Channel 9? Is that part of the contract that you've had? We get a wardrobe allowance.
Tim, I'd be putting in for a toupee allowance if I were you. But,
a teeth allowance.
A teeth allowance.
It's not true. Not true.
That's zipping too, righto. Damo, come on, Damo. Come on, Damo.
I never thought we'd be relying on Damo to lift the comedic standards.
Well, now, TJ, Max Holmes had a nightmare in the goal square of a AFL venue on the weekend when Jake Stein came in to just ever so slightly glance. It was actually harder to actually miss that goal than to kick it. But there's been nightmares happen before in the AFL system and the VFL system. We'll go back to the 1994 preliminary final when Bill Brownless couldn't even stand up when this game had to be decided. This is the famous game where Lee Tudor kicked to Gary Ablett, but just moments before, and with the game ticking away, Bill Brownless goes to pick it up and falls over. Just falls over. And then 5 years...
The pressure got to you.
5 years prior to
that. The pressure got to you.
5 years prior to that, back in the 1989 Grand Final, the famous 89 Grand Final. Actually, this is another incident before then. Bill in the goal square again.
First game. That's my first game. Fair to him.
That was your first game. This is about your 150th, and you just fell over in the goal square. Come on, it runs in the Geelong family.
How can I do that? How did it fall over?
I don't know.
A couple of frothies.
Hey, now you've sort of been around the media traps for a while now, haven't you?
I have been,
sort of
Tony, yes.
Tended to invite yourself on most of these shows and all the rest of it. But we managed to uncover your very first television appearance. This was on The Footy Show, and this is when Nathan was being unveiled to the world. There he is, in the middle, bottom row. Look at that. Nathan just sort of saying hello to everyone there. Got the long hair, got the little freckles. Got your ear pierced as well, haven't you?
I did back then, yeah.
Brownie.
Yep. There's Matthew Dent, Simon Mitten-Connell out the back, Paul
Matthew
Dooley.
Dent?
Yeah.
Was that Paul Hudson down there as well?
It was, and Brett Montgomery.
Yeah. Geez, they all kicked on.
Except for?
Except you. Except Paul Hudson.
No, I said except for.
Oh, except for Nathan.
Is that it? Was it?
Well, yeah, it was just a reflective piece.
Come on, Lord. Get us up again.
Now, Dylan Friends is a podcast that's going really, really well. And I reckon when he asked Kane Corns to go on, he would have known the track that he was going to take it down. But unfortunately, Kane went down that track. But also, watch what he also says at the end of this about a show he would like to host.
Dad was coaching, he was busy, he had, owned a car yard and he had a radio and he had coaching and all that. I was quite a good footballer as a junior. Like, by the time I was 12, I was probably similar height to what I am now. My brother would have been running from 5 metres away into a brick wall and smashing into a brick wall to get himself up for a game. I'd finished second in the best and fairest in 2004. Great years, unbelievable. Yeah, I've got big plans. I do enjoy hosting, so hopefully one day hosting, a classified or a Sunday Footy Show. So that would be something that I'm really interested in.
Get in line.
TJ?
Hang on, sorry. Did you want to go to the news as well, mate? Maybe hot seat?
Oh, well, TJ, I'm talking about in 40 years' time when I'm 68, not tomorrow. So
You can't just actively. I mean, this would be like, someone actively going for someone's job while they're still in the chair. You can't be doing that.
Because we wouldn't see that.
No, we wouldn't say that.
say that, Tane.
Any news on the Carlton job?
And now,
Or Channel 9.
I want to look at some fashion. There's been some pretty ordinary fashion over the time. And Kane, Brownie, I'll start with you. So there's Kane. Brownie wouldn't iron his shirt before that
that's
sports bet cross. This one, the volcano, his wife has had him model some stuff, which is as awkward as I've seen.
What?
Show,
Velvet.
but we've seen worse during the week, TJ.
Have we? By who?
By you.
Me?
Is there any danger of you burning that cardigan that you get around
That
with?
is a bad cardigan.
Look at you.
Look at that cardigan.
That was terrible, and we'll get to what you led to with your questions soon.
But how close are you?
Why are you so close?
Well, because it's not about me. It's the questions and the actual vision of the questions is irrelevant when it actually goes to air.
Well, you were too close. And it's always important to make a good impression when there's a new coach, and you have a love-hate relationship with coaches over the year. But let's see how you went with Craig McRae first up.
Craig, Tony Jones again. Can I just ask you any concerns at all about what appears to be a looming battle to the man sitting on your left, Mark Corder?
No.
That never came into calculations at all when you were weighing up whether to jump on board a club that might be a little destabilised at the moment in terms of its administration because of this looming threat or genuine threat?
No.
You don't want to elaborate at all on that?
Hang on,
What is the problem there?
Well,
Fair
just
questions.
some nice questions to start with, about Collingwood.
volleys.
He's just new. Just save
Well,
that for down the track.
That was 10 minutes into
Save
the
that
presser.
for down the track. But it's not the first time you've upset the coaches. And here's Damien Hardwick.
End of story. You're the media journalist, you figure it out.
How does it impact the club, though?
Next question.
How does it impact
Next question.
No.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, come on.
Come on, mate.
They don't answer the first one. You don't go with it again and again like you have.
Yeah, you do.
And then you got Damo's mate, Justin Lipich, who you asked during the week, how many years are you going to Collingwood for?
Oh. Got any audio? Oh.
That didn't quite work out the way we wanted to.
We started
I
badly.
told him not to do that one.
No.
No, how you going there, mate?
It was going well until the
You'd rather be back at the breakfast table with the family, eh? Wouldn't you now?
The last one didn't work out, did it?
Go to a break.
Maybe take the handshake away. They don't want to be associated with that.
Okay. Stay right away. All right, now that Nathan's really put us on a trajectory that we didn't particularly... No, seriously, how are you feeling at the minute?
The first two were great. It's the third one. I said, let's not do the third one. They keep going, we need to do the left one.
No, can I tell you what really rocked him just before the show? Just before you guys came, I was sitting here and he rang his dad. He said, "Hey, Dad, happy Father's Day." "Hey, Mum, how you going?"
Yeah.
He handballed you very quickly, didn't he?
Good one, TJ.
Probably 2 minutes ago we should have went to a break.
TJ tried to say it.
You don't say
Go to the break.
All right. You
Do you
are
want me
watching
to
the
host,
Sunday...
TJ?
Sorry, Kane?
Would you
No,
like
go.
me to host and throw to a break?
Yeah, actually, you might get it sooner than you thought, mate.